All right, folks, here we are back again. Another episode of the Tekkit SMP Let's Play. And today we have found some ostriches. Wow. There we go. We have the adult ostrich, and I think this is the baby ostrich. So, right here, right? Of course, he's nice. What is that? Meowing. I have a couple of, oh. What'd you steal from me? You little turd. You stole my ring from me. Come here. That's funny. Drop it. That's funny. He stole my ring from me. We got a mole. We got some warthogs and a mouse. Anyways, I was kind of searching over here. I saw the volcano in the village, a village that's in the volcano, so I guess that's Pompeii. Anyways, have us a couple of oil deposits here. But today we're going to create our fuel refinery system company, whatever. Essentially, we're going to be Exxon. So we're back at the house. It's a mess right now. I've been doing a couple things here and there. Cleared out the floor underneath to get us ready for our refinery. First step. Ugh, can't fly. First step, we need to go over here and collect our black hole tank. Oh, look at it. Our black hole tank that has all of the oil that we extracted out of here. So we have our empty basin here. Let's run up here. I'll just leave these for now. I'm gonna grab my tank. There's a million units of oil in it. How about that? How about that? Where'd he go? There he is. Million units of oil. Perfect. Let's go back down here. And I've kind of laid out the groundwork, but essentially I'm gonna go with the Galactic Craft refinery, fuel refinery. And it's kind of weird to make because you have to start getting into the Galactic Craft um, stuff, for lack of a better term. And the main thing here is these are easy to make because they're just copper and a U. But the main thing here is that it's kind of challenging to make is the compressed steel, and you need a compressor, and it's not like a Buildcraft or industrial craft for not Buildcraft industrial craft compressor. This is like a Galactic Craft compressor, and we're going to just do the regular one. The main ingredient here that you need to hold up the machine for to make the compressor is a basic wafer. And you need a circuit fabricator to make a basic wafer. To make a oh goodness, I can't speak today. Hang in there with me. A circuit fabricator. We need aluminum levers, buttons, furnaces, and aluminum wire, which is just rubber and aluminum ingots. If you have the EMC set up, the transmutation tables, aluminum is very cheap, especially if you have the oil ore and smelted it down into ingots. So that's that. So first we needed our circuit fabricator to create our wafers. To create the wafer, and I think it's a couple of them it makes at a time, but in your circuit fabricator, you need your raw silicone in these two spots, your redstone and your redstone torch, and to start it, you need your diamond. So it gets kind of expensive pretty fast. It takes EU, so I have it plugged in here into my low voltage transformer, and it'll create us three basic wafers off of that. With the basic wafers, from our circuit fabricator, we got our basic wafers. So for the compressor, we need a basic wafer, copper, aluminum ingots, and then the anvil. And here's our compressor. And I just fed it fuel. So to get the refinery and get the compressed steel, we need to get compressed iron. Don't worry about this because this takes a blast furnace and I'm not ready for that. We need compressed iron, and the compressed iron is just 2 iron ingots in the compressor, which is just bam bam. Takes a little bit. We'll sit here and wait for it. Da da dee, da da do, da da dum. 1, 2, 3. Go team. Boom. And then compressed steel is just iron plus carbon, so coal, iron plus coal, and that will give us a compressed steel thingy here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we're ready to make refineries, and refineries are just furnaces, some type of stone, 2 copper canisters, and 2 compressed steel. Now that we have that, I already have one set up down here. With these refineries, it just creates straight fuel. I think the industrial craft or Billcraft, the Billcraft refinery it makes clean fuel and then has some type of byproduct. I don't really feel like messing with that. I just want to be able to automate it to where I can pump oil in, raw crude oil, and then pump refined fuel out of that I can use in fuel generators. Anyways, we have our refinery here, all right? We have our EU power. It runs into the redstone part of it. So the red part is where the input of power is. Whenever you're looking at the interface here in front of you, so you can see how the sides don't look like that. You're looking at the screen side. The left side of that screen is the input. So our raw oil is going to go into there. And then the right side is the refined fuel that comes out. Okay? That right there is a pipe plug because I'm going to have another one right here. So if I put this here and I put my lever here to turn on the redstone engine, it should start pumping oil into our refinery. See? Beautiful. Nice. Need to set that one down a little bit lower so I can get oil to my other ones that I'm going to do here. But now we have fuel being made. We have our oil pumping out. We're getting fuel made. So now I want to turn on my pump here for the fuel. It should pump fuel out, hopefully. Hello? There it goes. We should start getting fuel in here. Fuel GC, fuel Galactic Craft. Bada bing, bada boom. So that's what I'm going to do. And then eventually have this pumping out into generators either over here so I can power more stuff or yada yada yada. But that is the quick and dirty on how we're going to do our fuel refinery or our fuel generators, which let's just go ahead and look and see. Liquid fuel generator, yes. Which is a turbine generator, silver, and stained glass. And I forgot. I don't think they're medium voltage. I think they're low voltage. I can't remember though, but we'll have enough here to power a lot of our other things we want to power outside of the wave generators. It's just since we have so much oil available to us, it's just an easy thing to use. And we'll have enough fuel for who knows how long. So this is going to keep rolling. We can set up ways to get this pumping faster. by putting more power to that cat right there. But eventually, I think even next episode, we'll see. I'm going to replace these with pulsars, which essentially is a redstone engine, but it takes up, so you see the plug right here? It takes up that much space. So you don't have to worry about a whole block of space being gone. But we need an assembling table. Assembly table? Jeez. And those are a little tedious to set up and to get rolling. But we might do that next. Well, he getting hot. Well, he getting hot, hot. But we might set that up next time because it's just a little tedious getting having these take up a whole block and whatnot. Um, so yeah, we have a little bit of fuel built up. I think next step will be going over here, grabbing our pump and setting up our pump on the next oil supply. But um we're gonna do things a little different for this one because I don't want to keep making black hole units and setting them up everywhere. You know, it'll be all right. Hang on. Let me think. Hang on. Sorry. um, I don't want to keep making black hole units and setting them up to just take them down and put them back up. We have technology on our side here, and the technology that we're going to use is teleporter pipes. Maybe. Do they have them in this expansion? Or do they have them in this mod pack? Let's see. I hope they do. That'd be sweet. Doesn't look like they have it right now. Hmm. That's kind of annoying. Cause in Tekkit 2 they had the teleporter pipes. It might be called something else. Here. I might have to do the research on that. It's not the void. The void just deletes whatever item you're pumping into it. Cause if I don't have the teleporter pipes, it's gonna make it kind of hard to do the Am I missing it? It's gonna make it kind of hard to do the lava over to pumping lava from the nether into the overworld without having to go there manually. Hmm. You have teleporters. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. That's kind of a bummer. Um, or maybe it's called something else and I haven't found it yet. But that's that for oil, the oil refinery. Um, as you can see, it's starting to catch up, and this will fill up while it's doing yada yada yada. But anyways, get that going. We'll leave it running. I'll make 2 or 3 more of those. One thing I do want to make now that we have the EMC for it is the transmutation. If I can spell tablet. Tablet. So I need a whole nother table, and I need blocks of matter. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Never mind. I do not have enough for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, let's see. What does it take to I need obsidian stone. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I had all that set up because I was gonna make some more obsidian and stone, right? 4 of each, with my philosopher stone in the middle, right? Right? Right. So what do I need here? I need more stone. We have just enough. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Oh wait. There. That was expensive. But now we have our essentially our table in our hand, and the EMC banks are linked. So whatever I can go. Oh, we can just go up here. So I got a couple diamonds made. We got 44 diamonds made. So if I dump the diamonds in here, we're at 421 EMC. Let's go back down here to our tablet or table. We still have 421. So they're linked, which is really nice. I've been needing that for a while, and now that we have the EMC storage to do that, we can do it. Look at it go. Beautiful. All right, well, that was a little, hopefully about 15 minutes worth of tutorial on how I'm gonna make my hello, how I'm gonna make my refinery system. So next episode you should see that pretty cleaned up, and then after that I don't know what I want to do. I mean, there's a bunch of things to do, but I don't know what else I want to show you guys. I might do a whole episode of Thaumcraft where we sorry, stretching, where we kind of take on some of the what should I call it, in the Thaumcraftium, whatever it is. Start doing some more of that. We'll see. Just let me know in the comments what you think. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a quick little tutorial on the Galactic Craft Refineries. Um, hope you're enjoying the series because I am. I love playing this game. I love playing these mod packs. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And as always, I appreciate the support. It means a lot. And we'll see you next time. Bye.